Hello Team Zug, and today we'll be doing a video that I always wanted to do. So you see, I have been watching All Engines Go for a long while and I'm really interested to it. Now it's not my thoughts on it today. Today we're going to do something I always want to do. The All Engines Go iceberg. So if you don't know about the iceberg memes by now, you should watch some of the iceberg memes. Because, it'll explore many things that we don't know about. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm Team Zug, and today we're going to explore the All Engines Go iceberg. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Here it is, boys and girls. Let's get started. The first one we got is people like All Engines Go. Not many people knows about this, is that even though some people on the internet rants about how bad All Engines Go is, there are actually 22% people who like the reboot show, and I'm one of them, as you can see here. So I'm going to name you some people that I know on the internet that I'm going to show you on, either people that are fans on my channel or people that I'm fans with. So those people are Alex the LMS Ginty, Marshall the Tank Engine, Train Lover 1974, Elon, I'm sorry I got the name wrong, the E2, Adrian, sorry I got the name wrong, Nintendo Nate 1, the E2 Tank Engine, sorry I got the name wrong mate, Joe Stuff, and of course, Dieselworks 123. Now, the reason why I have to subscribe, even though I'm not subscribed to it, is because I'm using my iPad, and I'm subscribed to his channel on my phone, as you can see here. So I just want to get that out. And that's just over a few other people who like All Engines Go. Just want to let you guys know. Anyways, let's move on. Railway Series Thomas in All Engines Go. I think it's because of Thomas has the flat running board instead of the dip running board that he has in the original show, which is actually not that half bad, to be honest with you. Well, at least Mattel actually cared about the Railway series, or they were just lazy to do the dip running board. Oh well. All Engines Go was going to be cancelled. Now, this is more like going to be a defense. Some people thought All Engines Go was going to get cancelled because of, apparently, some parents were upset about, and their kids were scared about the All Engines Go Thomas. Because of this, some people thought that All Engines Go is getting cancelled. This is not true, because apparently, I was on the wiki, and apparently I found the release dates on the merch. Plus, there's already a merch release right now, so it'll be pointless to cancel it right now. Now, we're at layer 2. Train Tunes. Not everyone knows, but anyways, Train Tunes is he's a guy that makes amazing artwork. And when he heard about All Engines Go is coming around, he decided to make his own art style of characters that most likely never will appear in the reboot. And boy oh boy, there's a lot of good stuff that he got. Train Tunes made a lot of good artwork, such as Toby right here, Rosie, that is really good, Stepney, Stanley, Ryan, Duck, and of course, Billy. And I think Billy is the best one he ever done because, it's Billy. He's just the best. The reason he's on this iceberg video is because there's something, that might tell us what's going to happen in the future of All Engines Go. but I'll get to that a bit. Anyways, let's continue on to the next layer. Well, it's actually the next part, sorry. Edward and Henry were rushed. Okay, so, to put it frankly, Edward and Henry returned in Orange's Go, and some people were actually really thrilled that they're back. However, there's something odd with Edward and Henry. They completely messed up the both of them. Henry is a minor problem here. You see, Henry has a golden dome now instead of a green one, and he has square oval buffers just like Gordon had. Yep. Edward, on the other hand, he suffered this for the most. They given him the wrong wheel arrangement, and they made him chubby looking. Yep. Despite this, Edward and Henry are, in my opinion, really good in All Enders Go, despite the flaws I have with them. And since Edward's my favourite character of all time in Thomas and Friends, as well as Henry, I'm not complaining. Were they rushed? Probably, because there are a few things that was just weird about them. They were probably rushed to make the end of the story. The US dub is better than the UK dub. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I think the US dub of All Enders Go is much better than the UK dub. It's just my honest thoughts on it. It's just my opinion. Henry is Percy's dad. Okay, so many people expected that Henry's going to be the father figure for Percy, myself included, because I think it makes sense. But Henry and Percy never been near each other. But if they have plans for them both together, I'll be very happy, because I think Henry and Percy should have an episode together. Don't you? Neil Chrome is back. Not many people knows about this, but the voice actor for Thomas the Magic Railroad for Gordon and Diesel 10, Neil Chrome, came back for All Enders Go to voice Gordon again, and it was a massive blessing. I think Neil Chrome is a much better voice actor. Well, I don't know who voices Gordon in the CGI series, but I think Neil Chrome's much better. I like Gordon's CGI voice, but I think Neil Chrome's is much better in my opinion. Sounds more posh than CGI Gordon, but in a good way. Thomas never met Edward and Henry in All Engines Go. Some people really hate Thomas in All Engines Go because he's forgotten the two most important characters to the franchise. However, there is a theory that he never met Edward and Henry in All Engines Go before. This makes sense to me. I wish Edward, Henry and Thomas would have an episode together as well, because it'll be so great. Gay Percy. Not much people, well, everyone probably knows by now that Percy blushes in All Engines Go in 3 times. 1 in the trailer and 2 in the series. And he most likely blushed near Thomas. It could be possible that Percy has feelings for Thomas in All Engines Go. However, I think that the trailer speaks otherwise. You see, the only times we see Percy blushing are in 2 episodes of All Engines Go. Those being Thomas Blastoff and License to Deliver. However, the trailer had Percy blushing and no one was with him. So it could be possible that Percy's not gay, but perhaps maybe he's like Fluttershy from My Little Pony. Don't believe me? Here's proof. All by himself. So I think we wrapped up this mystery. This mystery, sorry. Is Carly Sandy's mum or sister? In All Engines Go, in Wikipedia, Carly is the kind of the mother figure for Sandy. However, in the series, she is a little bit younger, so therefore there could be the theory that Carly isn't Sandy's mom, but her older sister. Well, it could work, but at the same time it can't. It just depends on if you believe it or not. If you think Carly is Sandy's mom or sister, well, it's really up for you to decide. Kana is a stolen OC. The character Kana, she was unless you count Sandy, the only newbie that is a proper main character to be introduced into the series. And in my opinion, she is much better than Rebecca, the banana train on wheels. Get it? Banana train? Okay, sorry about that. But anyways, there is something mysterious about Kana. She could be based on an OC. Here's what I mean. There was a fan-made character called Kana. She's a purple high-speed train from Japan. We don't have that much details about her personality because the creator of Kana didn't really get to flesh out the character that much, unfortunately. But the problem is that Kana and Kana are nearly identical. The difference is that both these trains have different designs, but a similar paint job. Both have yellow eyes, and yeah, there's a lot of differences, but similarities at the same time. Did Mattel take inspiration off Kana to make Kana? I guess we'll never know. All Engines Go merch released. Remember I said that people think All Engines Go is getting cancelled? Apparently, I was on the Wikipedia and I found when the merch is released. Apparently, the Trackmaster Motorized range will be released on November the 1st, 2021. However, for the push-along range, it's a different story. They're pushing the push-along range back a few months to February 1st, 2022. Is it a typo? Did they get it wrong? I suppose we'll never know. Now we're in layer 4. All Engines Go prototype episode. The All Engines Go prototype was a really strange topic to talk about, but an interesting one at the same time. The prototype Thomas you see here for All Engines Go is really ugly to say the least. Well, the only positive thing, it has side rods. However, everything else is just wrong. However, the episode is a little bit interesting to talk about. Here's what I mean. So the only two characters that are in the prototype that we can see the faces are Thomas and Gordon, as you see here. We have no idea what the prototype episode could be, but we do know the plot, that Thomas is delivering hay to Farmer McCall's farm, and Gordon's giving him some advice, but Thomas lost the car, and basically the whole episode was trying to get the car back. But Thomas is allergic to hay. Do we think we found something of Thomas that we never saw before? But anyways, as I was saying, there's no name of the prototype episode. Mattel decided to cancel it because they think the episode is too weird and the animation's awful. So the animation was changed for the better, in my opinion. Toby is coming back in season 2. A few months ago, there was a Twitter account called Thomas the Tank Engine, and basically it's something a little bit weird to say. It just had some tweets, and he said that Edward and Henry will be making appearances in the first season. When someone asked about will Toby appear, it says that Toby will be pushed off until the second season or third. So we can only assume that there are going to be more seasons of All Engines Go. But the problem is that Mattel only announced 2 seasons of it. And I think that the second series with Toby's comeback will be a better option. So it could be a theory that Toby will be making a comeback in season 2, but most likely a little bit younger, and maybe become a new member of the main cast. Because sometimes there'll be a new character added to a second season to become a main character. So I think that's going to happen with Toby. But we'll just have to wait and see what will happen, sorry. But the strange part is that Train Tunes made Toby, and the upcoming All Engines Go Toby could have looked like this. Diesel is an orphan. As we all know by now, Diesel is officially one of Thomas's best buds. However, he still holds his deviousness. It could be official in All Engines Go fan base that Diesel could be like an orphan type character that has no father or mother figure, while some of the others do. Technically Nia doesn't, but I think I think James is Nia's father figure sometimes. I just thought that sometimes. So it would be in theory that Diesel could have been an orphan with no one to guide him around. This makes sense in a lot of things in my opinion, but it's just me. Edward is not in race for the Sodor Cup. So yeah, for all you Edward fans out there, I watched a few clips of the film. I haven't watched the film yet, but I'm about to. I don't know if I'm ever going to see the film, but I'm hoping I do see it. But anyways, in all the clips, I do not find Edward anywhere. So while Henry was in a few in one shot in the film, look, he's just right there. He's right there. It could be like Thomas and the Magic Railroad that they were going to put him in it, but they don't find any screen time for him. Now that is a real shame. Now we're on layer 5. Rosie is Thomas's little sister. Remember I said that Train Tunes made Rosie, and this could have what she would look like. There is something that I always want to know. If Rosie will appear in the series, will she be Thomas's sister, like little sister? This could make sense in my opinion, because the new character Kana and Thomas could be in a relationship in the reboot era. Now don't worry, I do ship Thomas and Ashima, but I also ship Thomas and Kana reboot Thomas and Kana in All Engines Go. Just want to let you guys know that. But anyways, so the only purpose of Rosie left in Thomas entirely is that she would be Thomas's little sister. This makes sense in my opinion because it would fit nicely with the series and it will make more sense. Maybe we'll have an episode about Billy and Rosie together. Now that will be something I'll pay for. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Motorized All Engines Go Gordon. In the official All Engines Go series, in the merchandising line, the motorized range, there are 4 characters confirmed, those being Thomas, James, Percy, and Kana. But what if I told you there's a 5th? And that one is Gordon. Now, Gordon is weird. Sorry about that, guys, but anyways. Gordon's a little bit weird in his motorized range. I think this could be an Ed. It feels like an Ed, but at the same time it feels a little bit real to me. If you think this is a real item or an Ed, it's really up to you to decide. However, the person who uploaded the video He deleted his comments because it's kid friendly. I don't think he even had comments. But anyways, could be either an Ed, but still not confirmed. If the person who did know about this, sorry about it guys. If the person who knows about this, please contact me and says if this is an Ed or not. I hope it's a real product because I really want to get this, to be honest with you. Me bringing back Billy, Charlie, and Molly. Look, there's me right there. Okay, I don't know if this should be on the iceberg, but I feel I should do this because when I found out about the trailer and all that, I was really going to write a letter to Mattel and asking if he's willing to bring back Billy and Charlie for me. And write an episode how it's going to work. Basically, I put Molly in a flashback. So basically, the episode idea was that it's called Thomas and the Missing Parts. I think that was what's it called. Sorry, I can't remember, but I think we're gonna go with that. Thomas and the Missing Parts. So basically, the plot is that there are some missing parts going around, and Thomas, with the help of a police officer who's a character called Bobby, who is created by, I believe, the guy who created Shed 17, I think. But anyways, so basically, the culprit is Charlie, and the only reason he did it so he can give parts to repair his brother Billy, who is the victim of all this. I really wanted to send it. I finished writing the episode, however, I didn't send it to Mattel. The reason being is because there were a few things that doesn't make sense. Sometimes Thomas recalls Gordon and Emily as Big Daddy Gordon and Big Mommy Emily, because I thought that was what they're called, but turns out it wasn't. And I did call Carly Candy, even though I thought it was a different character at the time. So, but I did fix the Carly bit, but I didn't fix the Gordon one. So it could be possible, yeah, that was maybe one of the whole reasons why I did not send the episode to Mattel. Another reason that it doesn't take place in the same universe. So having Billy, that used to be on Soda but it has go to works, it doesn't make that much sense because the engines have wheels out are steroids now, so naturally Billy won't be in that much badly damaged. So yeah, that's basically the whole reason I didn't send the episode, but I decided to talk about it because it was an interesting topic I want to talk about. If you think I should adapt it into my creation, how it would look like, please let me know in the comment section below. I really want to know. Now let's get to Layer 6, the final one. Mattel has a heart. Okay, so we all know Mattel made the decision to reboot Thomas. Why? Well, you'll find out later. But anyways, people thought Mattel was a stingy company that only cared about money. However, this is not true. Let me explain. It's revealed that Mattel Omridge, I think that's what it's called, the Railway series. If you don't know what it means like giving honor. Trust me, I checked it on Google. But anyways, apparently Mattel made a big speech about their, giving respect to the Railway series, which is kind of nice from them. I mean, there's a lot of speech. Yep. Even though people think Mattel is a bad company, I speak otherwise. People think Mattel is a stingy company, but this is not true. Diesel's character arc. Now we get to the part I really want to talk about Diesel here. Diesel has a character arc that, unlike Top Hat and Tugs, was actually completed. Here's the character arc. In the first episode, A Thomas Promise, he was kind of, jerk or the baby bully. However, in the second episode, this really caught my attention a little bit. When Thomas is coming from a rough landing, Diesel was the first one who realized Thomas was in trouble, so he pushed the buffers to help Thomas to land safely. 9 episodes later, in the best episode, well, one of the best episodes, A Wide Delivery, Thomas is a little bit upset that basically the episode Thomas is trying to be with Percy, and Diesel says, Thomas, Percy's still your best friend. I Spy is not a game just for best friends, it could be a game for all friends. Although people really don't like All Legends Go, you got to admit, that is real character development. I think Diesel is a perfect example of characters who should get character development, unlike a certain show that we don't like, that Marinette show, you know, like Marinette's Ladybugs or And Cat Noir, or whatever the heck that show was. God, I hate that show. The Mystery of Wide Delivery. Speaking of A Wide Delivery, which was the 11th episode of the series, when you go on the internet, A Wide Delivery is not there. They missed out the 11th episode. I don't know why. Did he lost it or something? We may never know. And finally, we're at the last bit of the video. Jamfelt quits the show. This is a real surprise to everyone. I saved this one for last because I think this is the one I really want to talk about. Apparently, Jamfelt said they will no longer be animated Thomas and Friends, which is the main reason we got this. Some people think Mattel just entered a partnership with Jamfelt because they think that they were, want to cut cost. However, I speak otherwise. Why would you end a partnership with an animation company if you're making money? It could be possible that Jamfelt screw it, we don't like Thomas and Friends. We're just going to leave Mattel broke. Goodbye, Mattel. Go and kill yourself. I basically is like that. My theory is that Jamfelt basically left us Thomas fans and Mattel. And when Mattel thought they would lose hope, our hero, Nirvana Studios, helped Mattel and helped them get back on their feet. When some people think Mattel is a bad company, I speak otherwise, but by the time you watch this video, you might need to think again. Now that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I really want to know what your thoughts on this video, and if you got something that I missed, please let me know in the comments section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Team Zug. Peace out.